Well, everyone gets busy from time to time, but it's so important to take a time out just for you. Here to tell us all about taking a time for yourself, it can actually improve your overall health, is Dr. Roz. Thank you for being here with us today.
Sure, it's a pleasure. It's always great to talk about women's health care and talk about things that can help us to overcome our busy lives and how they impact on our health.
Well, and you know, as a mom, you know, we put our kids in timeout, but do we often put ourselves in timeout? And sometimes we need to.
Oh, absolutely we need to. We're getting so busier with all the things that we have to do. Women, we're working, we're taking care of our kids, taking care of our parents, our aging.
Our spouses.
Oh my goodness. and it goes on. And so the busier you are, it's so important to take that much more time for yourself. So it's critical. A lot of times patients present with symptoms that they don't know what caused it. Whether it's bleeding problems or I can't sleep, I'm gaining weight. But when you take your time and just listen to what's going on, you discover what the problem really is.
Sure.
They're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
They're overwhelmed.
What are some good signs that, you know, you may be missing, that you're really too stressed out or too overwhelmed? What are some good signs?
I hear a lot from my patients, and it presents in different ways. You know, I had patients who say, like, I feel like I'm running on empty. And those are real things, you know. You say, I'm running on empty, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Or they may have a new blood pressure medication. They think, and this medication's making me feel horrible. But when you really find out what's going on with the person, they're just overwhelmed, they're stressed.
Sure.
And they just need to learn, like, how to deal with that.
How to deal with that. I know insomnia, weight gain can also be very, very good indicators of that.
Weight gain is an excellent indicator of that, and oftentimes I have patients, in fact I recently heard someone say, like, oh, I'm getting older and therefore I'm craving sugars. Well, no, it's probably because you're taking on so much more.
So much stress.
And you're craving sugars, and as a result you are gaining weight.
Yeah.
And so you really have to look at your diet and what you're taking in.
That makes sense. And you have some good tips for folks at home that can kind of help combat that a little bit.
Yeah, instead of always going to possibly medication, you want to try some more conservative things, some natural things to do before a doctor prescribes you medication. One of those things that I really, really love is just some deep breathing. And it really, really works. Just let's do this together. Take a deep breath in and blow it out.
I feel better already.
But at least a series of those. You know, doing the deep breathing really, really helps with that. And one of the things that I really love, because we take on so much, that's what this is all about. We're taking on so much and we don't take time for ourselves, is sometimes we have to learn to just say no. No. Yeah. Because by saying no to someone else, you're really saying yes to yourself.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I think it really, really works. And I'm working on that. I'm trying to do it myself. Sometimes you're just like, yeah, I can do it. But then, you know, you realize, like, no, I can't. And it's okay. It is okay to say no. So that's really, really important. And one of the things that I learned recently, and I think it's brilliant, and when you're feeling overwhelmed and you have these horrible thoughts, you're stressed out, if you just instantly, you know, this deep breathing helps if you're doing that along with it. Think of a happy thought. Think of something that brings pleasure to you.
And take yourself to your happy place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's so calming, and it's so easy. Just like that, it can just change the mood.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you have a ton of great tips and all kinds of good information. People can find more on your website, too, as well, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
And what? And that is drrozmd.com.
So simple, Dr. Roz, and keep it simple. That's another way.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, keep
There's
it simple.
some details there. Obstetrics and gynecology. You can find you there at 4000 Miamisburg Centerville Road. Great tips. Thank you. I will practice my deep breathing today.
Awesome. Thanks. Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.